Every time I take the subway, I board at the very last second before the doors close. That way I can make sure no one is following me. When I pay cash on the bus, I wrap the coins in cloth, so I do not leave a single fingerprint. There is always a leaf wedged in my front door. If anyone goes inside, I will know immediately. My room is filled with mirrors, so I can see every corner at a glance. I am terrified that one day I might die for no reason, because my job is to manufacture accidents. I specialize in triggering the butterfly effect, letting people die in accidents without ever realizing it. Today my target is Jack. He plans to drive through a busy downtown area, but a female driver ahead of him gets a flat tire, causing massive traffic congestion, so he is forced to take a side road. At that moment, a seafood truck passes by, splashing water everywhere. Because he is in a hurry, he forgets to roll up the window, so the water splashes all over him. Jack is eager to get going and does not want to argue, but then a banner suddenly falls down, blocking his windshield. Jack finally snaps. He angrily gets out of the car and yanks the banner down hard, but he pulls too hard and rips off an iron chain, which crashes through the glass window. In an instant, countless sharp shards of glass fall down and kill him on the spot. The seafood truck driver Jason, the woman with the flat tire Annie, and John who loosened the banner are all my longtime partners. As long as the money is right, we can make anyone die in an accident. But after this job succeeds, I say Jason needs to be kicked out of the team. Then I pull a cigarette butt from my pocket. It is something Jason accidentally dropped at the accident scene. Jason knows that getting kicked out means being dealt with, so he immediately pleads his case and swears he will never smoke again for the rest of his life. The reason I treat Jason this way is because I know in our line of work, if we do not control every detail, then accidents can happen to us at any time. Soon another job comes in. The client wants to kill his paralyzed father. I then discover he bought a massive insurance policy for his dad. I know right away he is trying to commit insurance fraud, so I immediately start planning the old man's death. I memorize the old man's daily routine, and then I come up with a plan. Every night Jack takes the old man out for a walk, and they always pass under a set of power lines. As long as a conductor connects the cable to the old man, he will be electrocuted instantly. But the problem is, the rope needs water to conduct electricity, and we need a reason for the rope to be hanging there. We think about it for a long time with no answers. Then on a rainy day, I tell them to go practice flying kites outdoors. That way we can use the rain and a snapped kite string as a conductor. When everything is ready, we spread out near the old man's home, waiting for both the old man and a sudden heavy rain. But that night, Jason starts smoking again. John is confused because Jason promised to quit, but Jason does not remember that promise at all. I start to feel something is wrong, but after looking at the rain we waited so long for, I decide to go ahead with the plan. Annie immediately cuts the kite string as planned, letting the kite land perfectly on the power line. Jason's job is to block the security camera with balloons, but Jason suddenly freezes in place. I have no choice but to let John move in directly, so John pedals his bike as fast as he can straight toward the old man.